Welcome back to Dartmoor. Been a while since we've come up here and had a walk. Been busy. You might have seen some of my last videos where I've been walking the southwest coast path. But yeah, the weather's really nice at the minute, and I think it's due to change on the weekend, so I wanted to come out and do a midweek camp. I have got work tomorrow, but I only live locally, so I'll be up early and yeah, back in time for work. Just come up, going to do a camp hopefully up onto the top of Tor. I've checked the Dartmoor National Park camping page and it is an allowable location. So yeah, just walking up there now, and if there's no one else around, yeah, we'll claim the spot for ourselves tonight. It should be a really nice sunset. Has been the last week or so. Every night's been brilliant. Clear skies, and yeah, it's the Perseid Meteor shower season, so hopefully I might be able to see some decent stars, Milky Way, maybe some shooting stars this evening as well. Just pulled into the car park behind me and I was a bit unsure about the area, leaving my car there. It's quite a public car park on a fairly busy route, and yeah, you can never be too sure about leaving your car unattended overnight. But the car pulled up beside me was an older couple, and they're off camping for the night as well, and yeah, we were just chatting. They're leaving their car there. They've said they've left it there before and it's been all right, and I know you can never guarantee it, but you know, it's the chance you take. Yeah, fingers crossed all will be fine. If not, I might be late for work. Okay, so the first lump of granite that you can see is Bone Hill Rocks, and then the one on the mid-ground, that's Bell Tor, and then up the top of the hill, that's Tor, and that's where we're hoping to yeah, make camp for this evening. Even if there's other people around, I'm sure I can find a spot down on the other side or back down here towards Bell Tor. Just past Dartmoor Search and Rescue Group. They're all congregated in a car park back a bit further, and I thought I'd best go and say hello and tell them where I was heading. Just wanted to make sure they weren't planning some sort of training exercise in the same location this evening. Didn't want to be disturbed in the middle of the night by some sniffer dogs and try to be evacuated on a stretcher against my will. Anyway, all's fine. They said they're not going to disturb me up here. Trying to get up there. I'm on this track. Yeah, on this track. I'm trying to get up the Tor, but I'm trapped by a wall of bracken, and I don't really want to fight my way through it. So I'm turning around, heading back towards Mountain Rescue, and try and find an alternate way up the Tor. There go the search and rescue team heading back towards where I've parked, so yeah, opposite direction from where I'm camping. Alright, I found track up through the gorse, up through the bracken. So yeah, let's follow this for a bit, and hopefully it doesn't close in on me because I've got shorts on and I'm trying to avoid the ticks again. Last time I came camping up on Dartmoor, I ended up with four ticks after that trip, so could do avoiding that tonight. Alright, so that's Bell Tor behind me. Last stretch now, small climb up to Chinquo Tor. We'll have a quick scout around, try and find somewhere flat, and then we'll just double check there's no one else around that we're disturbing. Whew. Look at that, son. Right, just for a bearing check, we are on Chinquo Tor, and then background there, Saddle Tor, Hay Tor, Hound Tor, Honeybag Tor. Whew, right, let's find somewhere flat, like there maybe. I'm annoying myself now. I can't make my mind up on where to pitch. Nothing seems to be quite right, and now I'm like starting to think, oh, I need to find somewhere quick, the sun's dipping, but I'll be right, I'll find somewhere in a minute. I just need to make my mind up. It's a bit more breezy up here, which is really nice because it's been so hot today. Well, the last week's been so hot, and yeah, it feels quite different up here. That breeze has got a coolness to it, a freshness to the air that we haven't had back down where I live for a good week or so. So yeah, nice and refreshing. Hopefully that doesn't equate to nice and cold later. Now, I did have an ulterior motive for wanting to come out this evening, and you may have noticed that on the bottom of my backpack today there is no Banshee, no Vanguard Banshee hanging off the bottom. And that is because I have bought a new tent. I'll just go get it for you now. So this is it, guys. This is the 3FUL Gear Lanshan Pro 2. Or Lanshan 2 Pro. It is in the khaki brown colour, and it's a trekking pole tent. So it has no pose, no frame to it. It utilises your walking pose. It takes 2 walking pose, and it weighs, well, I'll put on the screen now what it weighs. So I weighed it at home earlier, but yeah, I set it up once in the garden yesterday and it took me over an hour. So that's one of the reasons why I've been panicking, because I'm hoping I can get it done a bit quicker tonight. Right, so it comes in this nice stuff sack. I did get the footprint as well to go with it, and then it comes with 8 aluminium pegs. Again, I'll put the weight of these up on the screen. They're not the biggest pegs, I might need something a bit bigger for when it's a bit windier, but for tonight these are fine. They're sort of these X-shaped ground pegs. Right, yeah, okay, so I'll stick it on a time lapse and see how long it takes me to put it up. we are all done. Didn't take as long tonight. Hopefully I've not pitched it too bad. This is what I was talking about, where so you got the gap underneath, so you've got plenty of air going into the tent. So it's a dual entry, you can enter from both sides. And then hike and pose are in here. And yeah, it's just rigid enough, just with the guy ropes keeping them upright. So yeah, let's go inside and have a look. Now the doors do roll up and clip on, but I can't do it one-handed, so I'll just do that in a minute. Now I've gone for the 3-season inner, so it's just a mesh inner, like a bug net, which I went for this because I thought, well, even with the 4-season inner, this tent really isn't 4-season, and I thought I might as well make the most of getting like a 3-season inner, and then I can enjoy the views. Right, so here we go inside. Plenty of, you can see me, plenty of headroom, plenty of leg room. I'm 6 foot, and my feet are at the bottom now, and yeah, there you go, still well over a foot above me, so I think you could easily be 7.5 foot in here. It is a 2-man tent. Yeah, you could get 2 people in here, or comfortably 1 person with your kit. You have got, because it's dual entrance, you have got a good size vestibule on both sides, so you can cook or keep some kit in there. But yeah, be my first night sleeping in the Lanshan 2 Pro. So I'm going to get the inside all set up now, get my mat in and my bag, and yeah, speak to you in a bit. Right, so all set up inside now, and here's the 2 front doors. The vestibule doors are pinned back, and looking through the mesh screen here inside. So this is one of the great things about this tent, is you can sort of lay in there, you can have both sides open and still be protected from all the bugs and midges by the mesh. And there's loads of room. Now, most of you might, who have watched some of my other videos, will know I've come from the Bengal Banshee, and compared to that, you know, look at all this room. There's my bag, my sleeping mat, sleeping bag, plenty of room beside me. Headroom is, yeah, immense compared to what I'm used to. So yeah, it's going to be a much more usable tent, certainly in bad weather situations as well. The sun's gone down now. We're in the blue hour. And moon's just rising above me there. I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but I came off Chinkwell Tor and came back down to Bell Tor. Found a pitch down here. It was a bit flatter down here. It was somewhere I passed earlier, and I sort of made a note of it. So yeah, Chinkwell Tor was up there. I came back down here, and yeah, I've pitched here. I met some lads just a minute ago who came and said hello and were looking at the tent and said they liked the tent, and I asked if they were camping. They said, oh well, yeah, but with no tent. I said, oh, you got bivvy bags? And they said, oh no, just we're just gonna sleep open under the stars. So yeah, good luck to that. I like the protection of a tent. But yeah, no, they were a lot younger than me, so yeah, fair play to them. That's 3 frogs and no shooting stars. That's the International Space Station. Right, I'm all zipped in now, and I'm probably going to give it another hour or two, and then when it's fully dark I'll get back out and have a look at the sky, see if I can see any shooting stars. But yeah, until the morning, yeah, speak to you later on. It is just after 6. Didn't have a very good night's sleep. I stayed up fairly late watching the stars, but the moon was out full and, well, fairly full until about 2 o'clock this morning. So it wasn't a particularly good night for looking at stars. Then I went to bed, woke up about 1:30. Then again at 4:30. And then again now at 6. But yeah, the Lanshan 2 Pro, very good. Loads of space in there, no condensation this morning. Obviously it was warm enough because it's been lovely hot temperature externally at the moment. But yeah, no, really pleased with it so far. I did have a bit of a problem with my water bladder leaking in the night, but I didn't notice that until this morning, and it's just got the inside of my bag wet, but everything's in dry bags anyway, so that's not an issue. Just got to dry the inside of the tent out when I get home. It's alright, mate, I won't hurt you. Right, tent's down, everything's packed up. Yeah, no one would ever know I've been here, so that's the way everyone needs to be leaving it. About half an hour walk back to the car now, and then, yeah, 20-minute drive back home. Right, back at the car now, and best head back home, get a cup of tea, and then get ready for work. So yeah, hopefully be back out again in the Lanshan too soon. Yeah, probably need to work on my pitch, but yeah, no, really pleased with it. So yeah, until the next one, thanks for watching and see you later. Cheers.